I'm at the border of Uganda and South Sudan. This is Elegu Market. 7 years ago, cross-border trade was booming. Unfortunately, the story has changed. Very many ladies who are involved in this cross-border trade have been reduced to local market vendors. My name is Carlton Scoviana Kamia. This is her story.
This one is a Lego. It's a bordering Uganda. It's a Uganda border, Uganda and Southern Sudan border.
Okay. What were you doing initially before the lockdown?
Oh, I'm a business lady. I'm doing business. I sell fresh foods and produce. I've been exporting my goods to Southern Sudan, though even I have a lockup in the market.
For how long have you been exporting?
It's now 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
That means you started exporting during the war.
Yeah.
It's really hard to understand what you women go through while you're doing your business around the border.
Oh, okay. The border here, we used to have some people who come from Southern Sudan. Our customers, we send things to them, or we go in person and take these things to them. They buy, and then like that, our business is between ladies and other customers of Sudan.
I heard you women went through a lot.
You know,
During the days of the war, what was your experience?
You know, the war made us to have a lot of fear, and it was very, very difficult and scaring for ladies to go to Southern Sudan. So the best we did was to now send our things using, we don't go, we just send to those people. But even there came a time when it became very difficult even to send. We had to stop. We had to stop the business of sending, because it became very difficult that even money to get our money back was not easy. And at the same time,
when you say it was very difficult, I may not understand you very well. Tell me that difficult situation you went through.
it was difficult to send because getting back our money, our things which we send, you can end up, you just pray for your money to come back, because some of them were not trustworthy. You send, they will tell me, we have not sold it. It got spoiled because some of them were fresh food. There's nothing you can do. They will want you to pay the amount they want. When you tell you want a certain amount for them, they will not give you. They will not. They will only give you what they feel you deserve. Not what you feel, but what they feel you deserve. And some there are ladies who one time said they were in a room. When they were in the room, some armed men came. They were armed. I don't know whether they were soldiers, but they were armed men. Came and grabbed all their money. And what secured them was their money. If they didn't have money, might be they were going to be killed. Yeah.
So they give you two options.
Yeah.
Between life
or money. So the best is to surrender the money.
Did that in any way scare you women?
Yeah. If we are not protected, it scares you. But this, because that is our market, it does not even stop us from doing the business. Because most of our customers are from Southern Sudan.
It's the only way you can earn a living.
Yes, here in Lego. Our customers all are from Southern Sudan. It's during this time of COVID. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
This time of COVID, when COVID came, we were scared. We were traumatized. It gave us, there was no hope for us. Because, first of all, we are confined within a small place of Elegu. Our goods we used to get from outside Elegu. We could no longer afford to go and buy our goods to be sent. And again, even exchange rate, dollar, exchange rate was so low. Up to date, up to now that I'm talking, the Sudan dollar against Uganda shillings, 100 Sudan pound used to be 1,000 Uganda money, but now it fluctuates. It is between now 500, 600, 700. Yeah, you see that big loss. And when you take your thing here expecting a big money, you end up sometimes getting a half. You see? And not only that we send things, some we sell down. And these people used to cross. The people from Sudan cross from Sudan and get all their food here. So these people are no longer coming. The border is closed. The only customers that we get are the people residing in Elegu. And those customers are they are very few. They are very few. They are very few.
If you compare your income right now to your income 3 years ago,
I would say right now, it has even come, I would say even a quarter. It has dropped up to a quarter of what I used to get. You cannot believe. It is now, I say, can come to a quarter. And now, even your capital, it has even entered the capital which you used to have. It's no longer there.
Because you want to keep the business going.
Going. And with a little, and these things again became expensive. Transporting it from, we now use, let me say, online, that phone, to our customers to bring us things using trucks. Now it's now becoming very expensive. Transportation, whatnot, it's very expensive.
If any client in South Sudan has to first send you money,
yes,
you buy what you want, and then
you send. Just also to keep her, because they are your customers, It's not difficult, it's difficult now.
Are you able to keep your families going?
That is the biggest issue. We have children who were in schools. They came home. When they are now at home, we cannot meet their needs now all. Especially now, some they have to have a candidate class. I cannot afford to even pay school fees now. Even I'm stressed. I'm telling you. Because now, this student must sit. How am I going to get the money? The fees is high. The kid is in Kampala, and you have to pay accommodation. Every day you have to send money for food, and your money is going down every day. This child might end up not going back to school. If a miracle does not happen.
A miracle?
It is a miracle.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much was your capital before COVID?
Oh, because COVID, I was having 2 million.
2 million.
Okay. For this fresh.
And right now?
Right now, I hardly have 500.
Oh.
It's difficult. You cannot believe. Anybody in a Lego would not move 5 kilometers from where you are and be free.
Is it peaceful in South Sudan?
Okay, Southern Sudan is unpredictable. It's unpredictable. Anything can happen along the road to Southern Sudan. In the midst of those things, business always, it continues. There's no option. Yeah.
What do you think the authorities should do to ensure that your security is guaranteed?
It's now a talk between the two governments. The two governments should, they have to talk. They have to protect, especially Ugandans, who take them food, because these people are not. They are going for business. It is not the Ugandans bringing the problem. It is the Southern Sudanese who are the ones attacking the people who are taking them food. You see that situation? Somebody taking you food, you want to abduct, you want to abduct, even kill, even take away the money, even burn the vehicle. It's very abnormal. Sometimes you take all the money the person has. Just a driver taking you food. Somebody you have never seen, you have never known, but taking food for your people. Don't you think that is very absurd?
Yeah.
It's very absurd.
Yeah, very.
And what we would suggest, sometimes we would think, if our market here, we have a very big market here for export, which is supposed to be constructed in illegal. We pray that that market should be constructed so that these people here of Southern Sudan should come and buy food themselves from Uganda. Then our people will be very safe. They want to come, buy the food and take for their people.
But for as long as you go and take them food, you're not safe.
You are not safe, yes. You are not safe. So, because the food they get from here, we shall have all the food in the market, a good market here. That is the only safety of Ugandans, the way I see. A nice market to be built in a Lego here. And those people from Southern Sudan, they come and buy their food from Uganda. And they take it themselves. I think that would be the most peaceful and comfortable way we can trade with them.
Okay. Or could you estimate, in your association, could you estimate how many women have been victims of that abduction?
That's happened, you know, they waylaid you on the way, the drivers, the truck drivers.
As the trucks are heading to South Sudan, you get stopped along the way? Okay.
And you can see about 2 weeks it happened. 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago?
Yes. 2 truck drivers was killed. And one escaped.
Ugandan
truck drivers, their bodies were, about 3 days ago, the bodies of these truck drivers were brought to illegal here. And we hear they were slaughtered. They were slaughtered like goats. One managed to escape. And the other one is the one who told the story.
What do they want?
After the abduction, these people who abducted these drivers started demanding that they should be given $6,000 per person in order to make them, set them free. And they gave 3 days, according to the story. But is it easy to get that money? That is almost 22 million Uganda money.
They didn't have money.
They didn't have money, and I don't know how they were communicating. When they waited 3 days, they started, but one escaped. One of the drivers escaped. We don't know how he escaped. So they killed one and sent the information that now we have killed one, we are waiting for our money.
When they didn't get the money, they killed the second one?
Yeah. Trucks.
Does that affect your resilience?
Very much. Very much, I tell you. But as I told you, business has to continue because they are there.
Have to survive.
Business has to continue. And that one now needs the two governments to intervene for the safety of Ugandans who take food to Southern Sudan. Imagine these people who are struggling for their families. Can you picture that?
And for the well-being of
And
this,
for the well-being
of the neighbors.
for their neighbors. How can you abduct somebody taking food? You kill him? He's not your enemy. Nah.
What is your last message to fellow women doing this cross-border trade amidst all these challenges?
Yeah, encouraging them. Let them not give up. And the government of Uganda is always for women doing trade. And we have some NGOs who come here to encourage us. We still have a lot of hope that Uganda government will not leave us. Cannot leave ladies. They should only be patient. The patient will pay them. That's what I have to say. But I encourage them not to give up because they are the backbone of their homes. As you can see, the majority here you're seeing doing business, they're all women. Yeah, I can encourage them. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Margret.
Yeah, most welcome.
I wish you the best.
I wish you the best too.
Thank you.
Thank you too.